wild shit.
So what is up, guys and girls? Halloween coming at you. A slightly annoyed Halloween today, actually, and that is mainly because there was a guy from Auto Trader. Well, not a guy from Auto Trader, but I've had the little KTM up on Auto Trader, and basically they should have been contacting me, or they did contact me, sorry, to say that they were coming to look at the bike. However, they were a no-show and that didn't happen, which is a little bit of a pain because I was hoping that I might be able to sell it privately and get a little bit more money for it. In doing that, than the dealers are offering me for part exchange. Now, talking of which, well, I am looking to PX this bike out. I have a couple of options that are open to me. The first of which is to buy a new bike again. Although I was stung with that a little bit with this little 125. So option one is to buy a new bike. Is this dude okay? You okay? You alright? Oh. The first option of which was to buy a brand new bike, the KTM RC390. Bloody hell. As new, but the reason that I was put off doing that is because I lost so much money in buying this KTM RC125. Give me. My next option is to buy used, and buying used certainly gets me a much bigger bike. Just to give you an idea of the budget, as I say, I've got around about £5,000 or so, give or take. That's made up of a couple of different components. Some of you that watched my last video will already know this, but £2,500 comes from Katie, and between £2,000 and £2,500 comes from cash that I've got available to me. So £5,000 top end budget. I would prefer to spend considerably less than that. The problem that I have is that I have deposits down on two bikes. The first, as I say, is the KTM RC390. That is brand new, comes with all the rider aids and the ABS and all that kind of stuff, and is obviously going to be a very good first bike, but will depreciate a lot in terms of its value. The next option that I have is to purchase a used bike. No, never mind. And that used bike, or the one that I'm looking at, is a Suzuki GSX R600. Now the GSX R600 is a 2006 model, I believe, so it's coming up for 12 years old. So she's not a young girl by any stretch of the imagination. She's also got around 20,000 miles on her. And what that means for me is that there is no sort of trickery or tomfoolery. It is purely just me and the bike, no ABS, no rider aids, no nothing. Literally just it and me, and if I lock the back or front, I come off. Which is what I'm most worried about, if I'm honest, is that being used, I have hit the ABS on Katie a couple of times. I'm going to be totally honest. I'm not that good a rider. I'm not pretending to be. And I don't think I would be doing myself any favours if I wasn't completely honest and open with you guys. I do not think that I have the best riding ability in the world. I'm certainly no street Rossi. And as I say, I have had the ABS kick in on more than one occasion while I've been out riding Katie. And what that means is that potentially I could have had a crash. I genuinely could have had a crash had it not been for the ABS that's on this bike. So that worries me slightly, and that makes me think, in the back of my mind at least, well, you could have ended up doing something stupid there. And even though the GSXR is only going to be a sort of a £4,000 bike, to me at least, £4,000 is a lot of money to crash. So yeah, the age-old question: Do I buy new or do I buy used? What a rip-off. Premier Hotel. Doesn't really look Premier, if I'm honest. Beautiful evening out for a ride anyway. Although I probably shouldn't be doing it because I'm trying to sell Katie. One of the first things that both of the dealers that I'm considering said to me is don't put too many miles on it. Well, that means I can't get out and actually enjoy riding my motorbike while I'm potentially waiting and considering buying a new one. So this evening I just thought, well, fuck it, bollocks to them. I'll put as many miles as I like on it, and if they offer me a couple of £100 less, I'll tell them I'll take it elsewhere and they'll lose the sale. Simple as that. I've got other places to go, other people to see. Let's go and have a little mooch up towards the sea, shall we? So I don't know, what do you guys think I should do? Go used or go new? I'll put the options on the screen somewhere up here. So that will be the KTM. And over here, boom, we'll put the Suzuki, the GSXR 600. Now, I am only going to be going for the 600. Hello, sir. Is that a Royal Enfield? I am only going to be going for the 600 version, not the 1000, because insurance will not let me have that as my first big bike. Oh, I can't afford the insurance. I probably could actually, but I'm not going to because it will be astronomical, and I might well end up dead. Let's go and get some Beerios from Lidl, shall we? So, yeah, with the exception of being a little bit pissed off about the fact that the Auto Trader guy didn't turn up, which is highly annoying. I still don't know exactly what I'm going to do about my bike situation and which one I'm going to go for. I've got two people hanging on who currently think that they've got to buy, that I'm going to buy their bikes. They're dealers, so it's not as bad as if I was hanging on and making just a regular person think that I was going to buy the bikes. But even so, I feel like a bit of a dick. But anyway, it is what it is. I mean, why would somebody turn around? The Auto Trader guy. What's annoyed me more than anything, I've just thought about it, isn't the fact that the guy sort of didn't phone up. Well, because he did phone up, and this is the problem. This is what I don't get, is that last night, he called me at about 10 o'clock, right, which is fairly late, right? I don't know, maybe he'd had a couple of beers or something, but he called me about 10 o'clock last night and said, hey, I'm interested in coming and looking at your bike. Can we arrange to meet up? I said, well, look, I've already said I'll part exchange it out, but I'm at work tomorrow. He was planning to come down to my local sort of used bike dealer anyway. So I said, look, I'll be in town. If you want to come and have a look at the bike, great, come and do so. To which his reply was, yeah, great, I'm going to be there anyway. I'll come and have a look at it. Fine, left it at that. Might have had a few beers or something like that last night. And regretted saying that this morning. No problem with that at all, no issue. The guy phoned me up this morning about 11 o'clock and said, hey, I'm just about to leave to come over to Skegness. Can I double check where the bike is and what you're doing? Because I'd like to come and see it. Because I've had a look at my options, I've had a little bit of a thought, think about what's what. I'm going to go to Slipstream. There you go, free plug for you, Slipstream, for the 6 people watching. And then I'm going to come over and have a look at your bike, but I've pretty much decided that the RC125 is the way that I want to go. Perfect, great, there's me thinking, bike, pretty much sold. I just got to do a little bit of a spiel while he's there, and then maybe we can get this thing done. But no, the dude didn't turn up after phoning me at 11 o'clock and saying, hey, I'm on my way. Didn't come. Odd bod. Complete and utter odd bod. But hey, I don't mind. The bike will go to the dealer, and we will get something else. Get on your own side of the road, buddy. Anyway, guys and girls, I'm nearly home, so I'm going to say thank you very, very much for joining me today. Seacroft Golf Club, home of the Hookers in Skegness since 1895, sorry. So if you were after a good time, head there. It's not really, I've just made that up, it's complete lies. Anyway, guys and girls, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks and see ya!
Make the ground shake.